Everyone, welcome. I'm just going to do a short presentation on how I'll be trading through CopyProtraders. Feel free to stop me at any time. My first trade will go in at any time from the 1st of October around 10 a.m. South African time. So the strategy I'll be using is quantitative trading, which is a mathematical strategy. It's similar to dollar cost average, but due to the fact that I can do it mathematical, gives a lot more indication to the consumer or the follower. I'm trading in steps. As the market drops from our first entry, which is a market entry, I'll keep on entering the market at certain points while dropping. Now, what will happen is where most of all traders use indications and indicators and technical analysis to enter, due to the fact that I see crypto as an appreciating asset over time that the market will keep on going, it gives the opportunity to get entry points mathematical. Now, by doing this, I have preset entries on different levels. And also the benefit of this is I'll only be needing 10 trades per asset, where technical analysis traders, every time they see an opportunity, they'll take an entry, and that can cause you to run out of trades. As the market recovers, profit will be taken because the sell limit orders is set already. Now with the technology of CopyProtraders, every time I put in a trade, I already put in your sell or your take profit. So for example, the green line was our market entry. Immediately the red line with the sell limit order will be placed also. So if the market moves up from the entry point to the red line, it automatically takes profit. If the market keeps on dropping and it hits our first yellow line, which is a buy sell limit, the technology already puts in our sell limit order, which will become the green line, which is our next sell limit order. If the market keeps on dropping down, this will be our next entry point. If it hits it, the technology already puts in the next sell limit order. So basically, every time it hits a buy limit, it already puts in a sell limit. So as it drops, we'll be trading between ranges. And the benefit of live streaming it, everyone will be able to see where we're currently in the market and where's the next take profit or the next buy limit order set already. Now the profit ranges. Yes.
Your buy ranges, your lines, is that percentage-wise dropping from the top down to the bottom? Is there specific percentages that you space them, or
Yes, it's
how
calculated
do you
and it
decide on
works
it?
out on a different percentage each one. As you can see, the ranges becomes wider and wider, and that gives us the opportunity to stay in the market longer and longer.
Okay.
The profit ranges will range between 2 and 10% per trade. Closer to the first market entry, most of the ranges will be around 2%, and the further the market drops and we're entering the market, the higher percentage return some of the trades will be. I'm also not trading. Yes? I'm also not trading with any stop losses due to the fact that I see crypto as an appreciating asset. With time, it will keep on going up. So there won't and shouldn't be any negative trades unless the system or someone closes it manually. But I'm keeping trades open and I'll keep on waiting for it to reach our take profits. The strategy will be focused on the top 10 pairs provided by CopyProtrading, and you'll need 10 trades per pair traded. Below we'll see a structure which indicates, to give you an idea, due to the fact that we'll be live streaming and you'll be able to look at the different trades and also the Telegram broadcast channel, You don't need to put all 100 trades in or set available at once. You can follow the journey, and if the market drops, you can add funds, or you can decide, all right, if the market drops further than 14%, I would have used 50 trades. Then I'm willing to wait for the market to recover, and this gives the consumer the opportunity not to renew their subscription. They can wait until the market gets back to where they might take profit and only then renew their subscription. So this is an indication of how many trades are needed, where technical analysts, traders can't tell you, listen, you need 50 trades or 60 trades or 70 trades. The strategy we're doing, we're able to tell you, you need this amount of trades to be safe. If we go beyond a 54% drop, then there will be a wait period for the market to recover. That means some coins might do it, some might not. But if the market recovers from that, we might see bigger profits. Another main thing is how many trades is needed according to your trade size to make at least your monthly subscription back. In the past, I've seen, since I'm also a user from CopyProtraders, a lot of people will get in with small amounts and they won't be able to make any profit. These settings are calculated on a minimum of 2% profit per trade. Now, if you get in with $20 per trade, you'll need 250 trades in a period of 30 days just to cover your subscription. Now, none of the traders I've seen has closed 250 trades in 1 month or 30 days yet. So by looking at this, it gives you an indication of how many trades or how big your trade volume should be according to your balance to make sure you can hit profit at least. Yes, the market volatility is out there. If it's not volatile enough, we might not see the same amount of trades each month. But this gives you an indication of how many trades needed and what trade size recommended. And then, as we said,
So what's your realistic
yes,
extreme? What's a realistic? What's the most realistic entry point here
it's gonna
with regards to trade sizes and amount of trades for a month to cover your subscription at least,
that's
based
gonna
on past experience?
that's gonna depend from consumer to consumer. To give you an example, I've closed 87 trades in the last 14 days. We take it up to 4 weeks. That's going to be 174 trades, which I've closed in the last 28 days if it doubles. So that means someone getting in with $30 will just see profit. So I can't tell anyone what size. Everyone has their own unique balance and they can calculate it now according to this. Like for example, if we go back to amount of trades, it's not necessary to put in 100 trades amount from the beginning. By the broadcast channel and Telegram, which I'll give daily updates, and the YouTube live streaming, you can follow the journey and get an indication of when you might need to add funds if you want to add more funds. So you don't need to put money in that will be dead money, like they say, just lying there. Because we might not go beyond 50 trades for months, or we might not go beyond 70 trades for months. So the whole idea by trading this concept is to give everyone the opportunity to balance their wallets and work according to that and make sure they're getting enough funds and enough trades done to make at least a subscription back plus profit. Does that answer your question?
Yes, thanks.
And then the Telegram broadcast channel will be there with daily updates as trades goes through, and it will always say how many trades is currently active to make sure everyone have an idea of where they're standing and how many trades is in use. And the YouTube channel, I'll be live streaming as much as I can. Make sure everyone can ask questions and see what's happening. Floor is open. It's a short presentation. Any questions? Any recommendations? Any concerns?
Rikus, can I just ask a question in terms of the subscription? Because you mentioned that, you know, if the market drops, you can actually stop your subscription and come back later. Now, what happens to your trades in the meantime? Will they hang in there until you come back? And what happens if you close some trades in the meantime?
Now, you're going to need to keep an eye on it and make sure you know when it's getting close to those levels. You'll see, due to the broadcasting, the chart will show exactly where is our next sell limit and buy limit orders. So you need to renew your subscription before then. When the subscription has done its time, the system switches off as far as I know, but I can make sure about that from Mr. McBay. In the past, I've also seen they've extended subscriptions when the market has dropped. So a lot of us got additional time frames on our subscriptions to see if the market will recover in time. And then the free exchanges that's currently usable is Binance, Kraken, and 𝙏𝙬𝙖𝙣. All you need to do is link your API keys, and the only buttons that needs to be ticked is read only and trade. Make sure withdraw is never ticked. Any other questions?
Rikus, so you're going to be trading on all three platforms then, are you?
You link your API keys to the CopyPro system, and they automatically, every time I put a trade in, the system puts the trade in on one of the free exchanges you have linked. It's not necessary for me to trade on all three of them. I put my trades in on the CopyPro system, and the CopyPro system uniquely put in the trades for you. Like, for example, I'm following myself. I put my trades in on the CopyPro system, and it puts the trades in for me on my Binance account.
Okay, so we only need to really operate on one exchange.
You only need to operate on one, yes. That's just the three different options.
And you said you're only going to be trading 10 coins, right? And is that all the traders in CopyPro trade 10 coins?
Yes, at this current stage, there's 10 coins available on CopyPro, and all of them is against USDT. They're talking about in the future adding Bitcoin pairs and Ethereum pairs.
Okay. And so the trading that you do, is it you and a bot? Do you have an algorithm, or is it just
No, it's
you manually trading?
It's manually trading. This is my own strategy. I'm trading, and all trades are set in manually.
Okay, thank you.
And then the 10 coins that's available is Cardano, Bitcoin Cash, Bitcoin, Doge, Polkadot, EOS, Ethereum, Link, Litecoin, and Ripple at this current stage. That is the 10 coins we'll be looking at.
And the ranges that you're gonna buy at, it's always gonna be the same. I guess the same volume, the same price. It's not gonna increase, right?
On the CopyPro system, you specify what is the amount that needs to be traded on your behalf. None of the traders knows what trade size anyone has chosen, and we also don't know who's following us. So due to the system, all that's happening is I put my trades in, and everyone who's ticked my name gets to follow the trades I'm doing.
Okay. And once that last range is reached, it does go all the way down. I forgot how many you said you had, and then we just have to wait for it to go. That's it.
Yes, if the market drops more than 54%, then we'll go into a waiting period.
Got it.
Then we'll go into a waiting period. But since our market entry and down to 54% in between, there will be new trades, profit taking, new trades, profit taking the entire time. Some trades might take a little bit longer than the rest to eat profit, but the opportunity will be visible the entire time. For example, if you go on to the YouTube channel when I start live streaming, you'll see the charts like this the entire time. I'll be swapping between the charts, and every time one of the coins do hit one of the buy or sell limit orders, we'll see an alert pop up on a chart. We'll know the order went through. We'll make sure it's correct on CopyPro's side according to my charts, and it will just keep on flowing from there. It's a very unique system. In the past, a lot of people have asked me to trade for them, but I've never said yes due to the fact I don't want to take anyone's funds. But with CopyPro's system, you're in control. I can put the trades in. If you don't like the trade, you can go onto the system or your exchange, you can close the trade. If there's profit in a trade and you want to take profit before I'm aiming to take profit, you can do that as well. So you staying in control. All we're doing is putting in trades for ourselves, which we trade on, and automatically you gain the same advantage.
Driekus, one question. I came in late. I don't know if you have already got this question or not. What is your aim in terms of percentage per trade?
Go this way. The profit ranges is going to be between 2 and 10%, depending on which buy entry we've taken and where its sell entry is going to be. So it's going to minimum percentage aim is 2%, and it can go all the way up to 10%.
Right, so your limit is pretty much at 10%, and then your no stop loss. You don't use stop loss whatsoever. No trades close.
I don't use
stay open. That's it.
Exactly. I don't use a stop loss at all. I see crypto as an appreciating asset, which will go up over time. So I'm not putting in any stop losses.
That's cool. And how many trades per day you aiming to perform?
That's going to depend from the market volatility. There will be days when we might get 10, 20 trades, and there might be days which we get none to 2. Who knows?
What's your recommendation amount per trade?
Recommendation amount per trade is going to depend from person to person. I'll put this slide in the broadcast channel as well.
All right, then we can check it out. Okay, cool.
The main thing is
here. I was late.
No problem. Main thing is people need to calculate and make sure the amount they give can make up at least their subscription monthly. For example, if you look here, if someone gives $20 per trade, you're going to need 250 trades to close with a 2% profit just to make your subscription back. And I haven't seen any of the traders yet close 250 trades a month. So it just gives you an indication of what amount will suit you.
I think past experience has shown roughly about the $20 to $50 per trade mark at least, I think.
There you go. $50, that's about 3.3 trades a day average closed over a period of 30 days. So by looking at this, it can give anyone the indication of more or less what they can afford and what kind of trade sizes they're looking at.
If you say if you got a $500 trade amount per day, 10 trades a day, that will cover the $99.
If you have $500 trades and there's 10 trades closed, you've reached your subscription back already. The rest is clear profit.
So the amount of money to have $500 trades 10 per day is 5,000. You need to have obviously about $6,000 to $7,000 in your trading account. more actually, 10,000.
Here's an indication of the strategy I'm trading. If the market drops more than 2%, this is on 10 coins at the same time, then you'll need 20 trades. If the market drops 5%, you'll need 30 trades. So by
Is
giving
that
you
monthly, weekly, or daily?
we don't know when the market is going to drop. But what
No, but I mean, you said 20 trades in a month. Is that what you mean, or in a week, or in a day?
that's overall. That's if the market drops more than 2%. So if we're trading 10 coins and the market dropped 2% on all 10 of them, all 20 trades will be used. If you just given 30 trades and the market drops 5% on all 5 coins, we would have used 30 trades. So this is just an indication of, for example, if you give 50 trades, that means the market can drop 14% on all the coins, and then we'll be out of 50 trades. So it just gives you more or less a range of where in between the market can go with the amount of trades you're given. Some coins might drop 20% and some coins might only drop 5%. And then you'll still be using some of the trades over to the different coins.
And that can happen within a day, a week, or a month at any given time.
Exactly.
Can drop
Because
14% in a day or hour or what they are. So
exactly. Like Link at the example where it dropped 28% in 1 minute in the past. So anything is possible. All of this is just indications to help you manage your account according to my style of trading.
Bananas.
It's a pleasure.
When was the last time the market dropped 54%?
About it dropped from $64,000 down to $29,000, and it quickly recovered again. So some of the bigger percentage trades have taken profit. Some of the trades that would have been opened at, let's say, for example, the $64,000 mark will still be open, but there will be profit in between already. That's if we got in at the high point.
So in a rising market, you're not likely to do many purchases then, are you?
Say again.
In a rising market, you're not likely to do any buys.
In a rising market, we will see a lot of trades because we'll get the entry, we'll have a take profit. If it hits the take profit, we'll have a new entry. It keeps on going, we'll keep on accumulating the entire time. This is very unique strategy because every time you do an entry point, there will be already a take profit. If that take profit gets hit and there's no entries, a new entry will happen.
Because can you also explain how you would get 10% profit? I can understand if you looking at the bands of say 2%, but under what circumstances would you get as much as 10%?
If you look here at the example of the entries, as you can see, the entries gets bigger and bigger in between. And as the entries gets bigger and bigger, so does your percentage profit. Because what happens if the market hits the yellow line, the next take profit is on the previous line above it. So if we take, for example, the last entry here at the bottom, the market hits that entry, the next take profit will be at the previous yellow line. So as you can see, the further the market goes down, the bigger the profit is when it comes back up. Does that explain your question, Dave?
Yeah, no, thanks, Drickus. I understand that now, yeah.
So that's why we only have 10 trades per coin, but the ranges varies, and that's generating bigger drops, creating bigger possible returns on each trade. Any other questions?
So you're saying it's wise to actually set up for just in case for a 54% drop, or is it different whether it's a bull market or bear market? Could we set it up differently?
You can set up for a 54% drop, and you'll know you can leave your account. You don't need to basically keep an eye on what's happening. Or you can keep an eye on it, follow the Telegram. I'm the only one that's posting on the Telegram, so no one will be chatting in between. We'll give you an indication of this is the amount of trades that's currently in use. This is the amount of trades currently in use. So instead of giving or providing 100 trades from the beginning, you might just start with 30 trades. If we get close to that number, you can add funds for up to, let's say, 40 trades. And that will give you the opportunity to manage your funds even better.
Yeah, it makes sense. Thank you.
And also, once you've reached the 54% basically, and you come to a waiting period, it doesn't mean that you're coming to a complete standstill. You can basically add funds again, and then Extreme will trade from that low entry point. Will trade again, making profits.
We can do that as well. I can go further down, yes, but then you're gonna basically just need additional trades. So it's a unique strategy I'm using, and it gives the opportunity to stay in the market longer. And I've tried developed it according to CopyPro's system. So I've been using the system as a user as well, trading on a site. So I've seen both sides. And hopefully this will help everyone just to indicate and manage their funds better and keep them longer in the trades without even trading. And hopefully huge profits. Anyone else?
So
yes?
Yeah, last question. How's this different from dollar cost averaging? I see you're buying more as the price goes down. Isn't that dollar cost average?
Difference is it's very, very similar. I'm just using an indication of where I'm putting my next trades. And I'm not using an average of all my trades to sell. I'm putting different sell orders in as we go down. So that's why I said it's very, very similar. I'm just basically dollar cost average also you basically buy back in on a certain time each day or each week, where here I pre-place all my orders if the market goes that far down. Any more questions? Otherwise, we're going to wrap this one up today, and we'll be back next week with another Zoom call, Q&A, and anyone can ask more questions as we've done a week of trading then. Thank you for the like, Esteban.
Lekker man. I'll try to be in early next week.
No problem. I'm going to load this onto the YouTube channel. I'll put it on the group. And also feel free to join the Telegram. There will be more information as we go along, and I'll do a lot of live streaming as far as I can. I hope everyone have a good weekend. See you guys next week, and I hope we see a lot of profit in the next 7 days. Remember, we're starting to trade tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Take care. Have a great one.
Cheers.
Thanks a lot, John.
Appreciate everyone. Take care.